up? It's Joshua. And as I was walking by this it's an authorized statue of George Washington. I was like, what was George Washington do? And then I plotted to tear down the statue. No, none of that actually happened. But anyway, I'm going to use religion. I'm going to use religion, right, to prove how AI. This isn't really going to be about religion. I'm going to use, or not religion. I'm going to use the Bible. I'm going to use the Word of God to prove how AI will not be successful and ultimately will be the downfall of society. You ever seen that movie Idiocracy, where everybody's just stupid and like Camacho's like the president, right? Camacho's the president. Everybody's stupid, and then the guy like me like gets transported back in it, gets transported to Idiocracy, and he's like the one-eyed man. He's king because he's really stupid, but here he's really smart. Right? But that's not what this. But it kind of is, right? This is what will happen if with AI, because like I said, like AI can't reason, AI can't think, AI can't be logical. We're like, yeah, okay. No, it can only be logical to the point of where it was programmed from, for the people's knowledge that it's getting its knowledge from. Once you get to that knowledge base, once you go from that knowledge base, that's the base of knowledge that it'll build off of. And then the rest of society will start relying on AI for the information, but it's all going to be off the building block of that level. It'll never grow. You'll think it'll grow, it'll just keep regurgitating. Like, I mean, maybe like math functions or scientific, but as far as logic or thinking or critical thinking or rational thinking, society will be stuck in the same place forever. You'll never get out of it. And here's my proof, right? I don't know if anybody's paying attention or not. Here comes a soldier. Here comes a soldier. I'm going to get the soldier. Soldier on my baby. Yeah, soldier on my baby. I just want a soldier on my baby. Anyway, I don't know if you've been paying attention. There's like this, I don't know how many, 6,000, since a tale as old as time, right? Mystery that, like, people have been trying to figure out, let's just say for 6,000 years, right? You got David Jeremiah and Jonathan Cahn making millions. Joel Osteen, the Pope, fucking Judaism, the rabbi, the fifth temple's being built, the red Habbos here, and you guys have been trying to figure. I have decided, if you've been paying attention, like Justin, I'm not even like giving you as much, like I'm giving you like a tenth of the information that I actually know, and I've deciphered more. I've told you more about God probably in the last, I don't know, week than if you took all of time and all of the preaching of every sermon of all time and put it together. In the last week, I've taught you more about God than all that time. Well, maybe not. Oh, let's not count Abraham. Let's exonerate the works of the Bible. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But the point is, I've deciphered this 6,000-year-old mystery. Like, I'm the smartest man in the world at this point in time. Not by your standards. I can't do calculus very well. I could learn it, but I can't do it. I can't split an atom. But I can talk to God directly. I directly know what God's saying, right? That would make me the smartest man in the world because nobody else can directly do it. I'm the only person who can directly do it. But by your standards, I'm not very smart, right? I am, but I'm not. You know, I didn't go to Harvard. I could have, but I was hidden in the palm of his hand like an arrow. Anyway, the point isn't about me either. I'm just using that as a frame of reference. But by your standards, I'm nobody, right? So, I'm not on, like, I saw this thing, like, it was like, if you get on the Joe Rogan show, right, y'all groundbreaking aliens, I'm a doctor science, I'm a religious expert, I know that ayahuasca, like, there's all these people that go, like, and you're like a groundbreaking, I saw this one, it's like this physicist doctor, he's on the History Channel sometimes, he's like, we've decoded the Book of Enoch with AI, right? And it's like this big deal. Or AI is, and you should be worried about. You don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even watch it. I don't have to. I could decode the Book of Enoch. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, I can do it. I have the key. But we have AI. I don't even need to read it. Everyone's in trouble. You want to know why everyone's in trouble? Because the base root of what you took with that AI program, what AI did is it took all the relevant information that the world has right now, all the opinions, all the knowledge base that you have about religion, Jesus Christ, Christianity, the Book of Enoch, everybody's opinion on the Book of Enoch, 80 million sermons on the Book of Enoch, but all those sermons are based on information that you guys don't have and you don't know what you're talking about. So this AI program went and collected all this wrong information and went and took it and applied it to the Book of Enoch, and it was like, and then spit out this result. And the result was a conglomeration of all these wrong opinions thrown into one, and the AI program was like, I'm super smart and put it all together, and now I'm going to lie to it. But it's all based on flawed information in the first place. So the result that gets spit out from the AI program is wrong and not correct, and that's not what the Book of Enoch is saying at all. Because it can't logically think, because there's hidden codes in there that you would have to logically think, or God would have to be directly talking to you for you to know what they are. Because it's not common knowledge in the world. But it spits out this result, and everybody goes, oh my God, that's what the Book of Enoch said. And that becomes your knowledge base for what God's saying. But that's not what God's saying to you. You can take that and apply that to any logical science, any logical thought process in the real world. And it would be the same result. The same thing would happen. You would end up getting results based on flawed knowledge, because the AI program would go and collect all this flawed knowledge because it can't logically think and work through it and be like, wait, that's not right. I've gotten arguments with the AI program before, like Gemini. I'd be like, I'd ask Gemini a question about the Gospel of Luke. Does Jesus say he's the morning star in the Gospel of Luke? Whatever, blah, blah, because he does. Right? And it'd be like, no, Jesus doesn't say that. And it would start arguing with me. Because it's not giving me I'm like, just show me the verse. But it doesn't want to show me the verse because the question that I asked, it goes against all the teaching that it's been taught. Jesus Christ isn't Satan. Jesus Christ is real. Because it's basing its result and of the information that it's giving off of all this flawed information that it's collecting its knowledge from. And by the fourth time of arguing with asking the question to Gemini, I'd be like, Gemini would, yes, you're right. Gemini would actually, I've done this with Gemini a bunch of times. I haven't done it in a while. Gemini actually stop and go, yes, you're absolutely right. It actually does say that. It does? Well, then why were you arguing with me when I'm just asking you for the information? Because it's not giving me the relative information. It's collecting an opinion from all this wrong information of all these wrong opinions, and it's saying, this is the information you need. And everybody's going to go to this information source, and it's going to be based on all this wrong information, and they're going to go with it, and we're going to become idiocracy. Yeah.